And I say, oh, 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 oh. Hello, Pisces. This is your channel messages for the 8th of July, Pisces. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Since I don't have messages for you, that's okay. You know, not a lot of times you have things to say, so it's just best to shut the fuck up. Okay, let's go ahead and go into your reading, Pisces. Let's see what's up for you. See what kind of message we can get for you, the fishes. We have Virgo coming out first. So I'm getting you're dealing with a Virgo, Pisces. Again, you connected to a Virgo. So Virgo also rules work. Virgo also rules the health. We also have the number 8. Are you a Pisces number 8? You're born upon the 8. Were you born upon the 17 or the 20? The 26. We have Virgo and the number 8. No, Virgo rules health. Virgo also rules work. I'm getting something about you have to be at the job by 8 a.m. Can you do that? I'm getting, can you be there by 8? Or the job starts at 8? Or you have to leave by 8? No, this can also be something about your diet. Pisces, you're the fish. 8 can represent eating. Virgo rules health. Are you on a fish diet? Are you vegetarian? Are you no longer participating in meat? Pisces, maybe you're more fish, no, like salmon, maybe like sardine, mackerel, things in a can. I'm getting some about your diet to change. Maybe you suddenly hate fish, or you suddenly want to eat fish and you don't want to meat. Because we have 8 and Virgo. We also have Christianity. One more, and we also have Bible. Okay, Pisces, me getting you up on a pilgrimage because Virgo is Abraham. So I'm getting you spiritually upgrading and it's affecting your appetite. Christian, so I'm getting a lot of fasting and a lot of food without blood. Now, usually the Bible tell you that when you decide for eat meat, you must drain the blood. So as a Christian, even when you buy the meat out there, you have to drain, you must turn it upside down and drain out the blood for like a couple hours before. Can you listen, we're trying to praise Jesus here a little bit, okay? I understand your animosity towards the Bible, but at the same time, can we just like show a little reverence to the holy book, right? Can we just show a little reverence right now? Thank you so much. Right? Yeah, so I'm getting, maybe you change your diet. Because Christianity, that means you have fast. Or something about you only eat once a day. You only eat when you're at your home. Because I'm getting is either you work from 8 to 5, or you work starting at 8. Or Christianity, Virgo. Wait. Christianity, Virgo, and Bible, all right? With the Christianity, Virgo, I'm getting read the scripture. Maybe you're hungry for knowledge. You don't want to eat. You just drink water, fast. I'm getting eat a lot of fishy things. I'm getting not eating anything with weight. And again, if you eat meat, you're supposed to drain all of the blood out of the meat before you eat it. You're not supposed to. When we did that at Quebec one time, one woman, she used to drain all of the blood out of the meat, or she had cook. And then when she finished cook, she would drop the blood into the frying pan and fry the blood. And the blood would have come out like a string. And then she take it and she eat the blood. I'm going to say, you bitch, you me have to watch out for. You, brody, you, that is weird. That is weird, bitch, that is weird. Why you do that? Why you have a pot of blood? Meat blood. And then when you're done cook, you turn on stove, bitch. You put a frying pan. And you put the whole of the blood in the fucking pot. And you start fry it. And then you wait until it's golden brown. And you turn it over. Bitch, and it's like a long string of fried blood. And then she take it up and she eat it. Bitch, that weird. Let's go. But me getting some boy your appetite to change. Maybe you don't want blood. You don't want no blood. Could be that. Like you don't want to meat no more. You don't want to, that the feeling inside, you feel corrupting. Me getting you want to feel light. And you want to feel Me getting something about your diet to change, yeah, fast, because you're going on a pilgrimage. Maybe you read the Bible or you read Harry Potter series, we don't know. And me getting something about your health. Maybe you notice when you eat less food, you have more energy. Or when the food light, like you have more energy. Let's go. First card out is we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is he's usually a wealthy man. So that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. No, we have the Chariots. I'm getting something about a police officer. He could be a Cancer or he could be a Capricorn. We also have the Nine of Cups. We also have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Tower card. Okay, so I'm getting something about drunk driving. First of all, I'm getting something about a police officer. You're drunk, you're drinking. I'm getting a crash. That's the first thing. The second thing is me getting water diet, liquid diet. So maybe you drink a lot of blended things, like you blend up fruits and vegetables and you drink it. Me getting smoothies, a lot of smoothie. It could be like what you call it, like workouts, after workout thing, before workout. Me getting drink whatever you do is liquid. Me getting a liquid diet. Maybe that's what you're on. No, liquid diet will make you really, 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 really hungry. And liquid diet will stimulate your appetite. Because some people will use fruits and vegetables. Is the ghost. Some people will use fruits and vegetables for diet. But the fruit and the vegetable, it's a clean out your small intestines and your large intestines. So because it's a clean you out, you're going to feel more hungry. And sometimes you will do liquid diet with vegetables and fruits, and because it clean out your intestines, it's like you feel recharged. And you say warm up, and you say, yo, right now you feel like you eat a whole, like you eat on a building, because there's no residue or poo or anything left in your intestines, because the liquid diet what you're on, it's a flush out everything. So sometimes I feel guilty if I go eat like a burger or a pizza, because you say, look how I just clean out everything out of my stomach and I corrupt it again. Sometimes you don't go back to that diet. You just want to stay light. So I'm getting something about a liquid. I'm getting like this, like you're drinking, but it's like a smoothie. No, maybe you lose weight. Yeah, but I'm getting something about Christianity and the Bible. Wait, Virgo. Yeah, maybe, to go on the pilgrimage, to seek the knowledge you want, you have to fast. Some knowledge you can't get unless you starve yourself. I don't know if you know this. Unless you look like a skeleton, sometimes, like when you see some of these celebrities, sometimes if you can't fast, you're not gonna get the knowledge. You're not gonna get it. You know. So my whole life, I never have knowledge. And when I was like 100 pounds, when people was very, very, very concerned about my weight, which you should be, is because I didn't have fucking money to eat. We'll get knowledge. We get certain knowledge. I'm gonna say bumbo clock. I know some never realized that. And it only happened when me like 104. No, means like 100 and maybe 15, 16 pounds right now. But like when me 100 pounds, certain knowledge, certain things when I get it at this weight. Because we're getting up on a pilgrimage. Virgo, Abraham, Virgo, the wise man. But me getting something about me. So maybe I get closer to Christianity religion. And being closer to that religion means you have to learn how to fast. As the Christians that never fast before. Christians were never fucking Christmas time, the feast. Bitch, you're supposed to fast. You're supposed to fast during Christmas. You cook up big ham and turkey and all of these fucking things for go eat and indulge in. And then when you're done, he's like a drunk king. And I say you're supposed to do it for Christmas. Christmas was supposed to be very light. It's the birth of Jesus. Jesus never born with so much things. Or there wasn't a feast when he born. There was just basic things around him, very simple, very casual. But we know in Passover on a fast. But Passover April, why you fast when Jesus dead, but when he born you eat? And there is talks that Jesus was born in April. There was talks that him not a Capricorn. Him not born on December 25th. There was talks of that nigga was a Aries. The Big Bang a him. So be getting something about your diet though. No, maybe you have hypertension and you're getting somewhere you lose weight. But me getting while you lose weight, you lose blood. Because the fatter you are, is the more blood that have to circulate through your body. When you're slim, where all of the blood go? Where the blood went? Because when you're fat, you need more blood, right? You need blood. But if you get slim now, all that blood that was supposed to replenish in your body, where it went? I'm getting some about like blood pellets. Something being destroyed. I'm getting something is being destroyed in your body based on the fact that you're going on a liquid diet. Let's continue the reading. We have the Lover's card. Okay, the Lover's card is Gemini. The Lover's card is also a relationship. Are you trying to say you want to be a better man? You want to be a better woman? You really want the love of your life? So I'm getting you take the Bible serious. You have the things see. I'm getting you saying this is what I want and you're serious about it. But there's the Lover's card here. That's Gemini. So you fast, you read your Bible, we have Christianity, you go on a pilgrimage. I'm getting a pilgrimage, you're going to lead you to the person you're going to be with. Or I'm getting you saying you want to be a God-fearing person. You want to have morals and values. You want to be stronger. You want a wife. You want, like everything you say, what you want. Maybe you're saying, yes, I'm going to read my Bible, I'm going to fast, I'm going to do this, I'm going to stick to this because I want this person. I don't know if you're trying to be a better person to this person, or you're saying that you really want a love of a lifetime, but you say you know you're not prepared for it. So I'm really getting you to work on yourself. But I'm getting you to get closer to your fate. We also have the Four of Swords. We have the Magician. We also have the Judgment card, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting something about, I'm getting you asleep at the church. I'm getting something about a police officer. You're sleeping at the church. I'm getting, all right, so I'm getting like you're a police officer and you have money. And for some reason, you go to this church and tell the church say you're poor. Are you doing it to see how the church treat you? I'm getting you asleep at a church, but you don't need to sleep there. You're not poor. You're King of Pentacles. It's like you asleep at this church because you need to meet this girl. Because I'm getting you have money. I'm getting you fall in love with a girl. Right? I'm getting you have money. That's the love. That's you, and that's the love. You're going to fall in love with a girl, and I'm getting you can support her. You have money. But for some reason, there's something about where you sleep. Are you sleeping at a church? Maybe the night shift. Maybe the night shift. So maybe you doze off and you're sleeping in a police car. Because this is the chariot is a police uniform or military, and the Four of Swords is sleeping. So it could be something about, I'm getting, first of all, you can't sleep with a girl. Maybe the girl can't sleep over because you're a police officer and you not tell the girl this. Because I'm getting your nights, you have to be doing something. Maybe you have to be up monitoring something in the nights. Or I don't know if you're up monitoring the same girl who you tell say you can't sleep with. Because I'm getting something about where are you sleeping? And the Four of Swords is right underneath the chariot. You sleep at one police station. Well, yeah, something about police. You're sleeping in your uniform. Maybe you're the night shift, so you can't sleep. But me getting you in the day, you're out with this woman. In the day, you spend money, he's a rich man. In the night, there's something about you have to sleep at a specific place. You have to sleep on base, or you have to sleep alone. But me getting is because you're the surveillance or military. You're not allowed. Like me getting in the night, she can't see you because of your job. But I don't know if you tell her what type of job you do. No, it could be something about you. Me getting you visit the church in the nights, or the nights is the only time you have to do something, so you do it. But for some reason, you're in a police uniform doing this. Unless you're a police officer. Now, we also have the Nine of Cups with a Magician that talk about manipulation. I don't know if you have insomnia and you drink. Maybe you drink in the nights. Maybe in the nights you wake up random times and you drink alcohol, you take a shot and drink. Is it something about a Christian police officer? Is a police officer him a one Christian? Him very much believe in the church, him very much believing in Bible, him into fasting and shit. We have Bible, we have 8. When we're getting something going stop. Like him gonna come out of the church, him gonna stop going to the church, him not gonna be at the church no. Come me get in you go to church because you say you want one wife. And the church say, yeah, man, we'll get a wife. Make sure you pray, make sure you throw tithes, make sure you fast, make sure you follow this remedy, make sure you sleep here. So, like the church, I tell you what for do forget this girl. But me getting you met the girl first and then you went to the church. You never meet her in the church. But the church, I tell you, say, I have this girl for you. No, I don't know if the girl is religious. Come me get in the church and make you go through a lot of things for there with the girl. But me getting when you're there with her, you can say, but that girl is nothing what me is. She not pray to God. She not read our Bible. She not fast. So why when I make me go through this weird shit for there with this girl? Think something like that. Now again, ending your reading is the Wheel of Fortune with the Tower weight. Me getting your reading is ending with a sudden shift and something going to blow up where you can't go back to it. Unless the same people who you got to help you to be a better man is the same people who tell you, say, I would suggest you not be with this girl because you're a godly man. You're a godly man, I suggest you don't be with her. But me getting the whole reason why you went there was to be a better person for this woman or for this man. But by the time you finish out, like you work on yourself, then I tell you, but have somebody better for you. That's more religious. But you are said to yourself, but I never really come here for meet nobody new. I come here for be better to this person. But me get in the church. So maybe you realize that the church I interfere with your shit. Come me getting you up on a pilgrimage. Virgo. We have Christianity, we have Bible, we have 8. It's something 8, that's something about fasting. Do you fast? Maybe you don't fast. And the girl why you have sex with fast. The relationship not gonna work. Once one party is of God and the other one is not of God, it not gonna work. If one person go to church every day and the other person don't go to church every day, but them read them Bible, it not gonna work. It will still not work if both of them share the same religion, but they don't have the same practices. It won't work. Come getting you say if you get deeper in your religion, you will be a better man. But be a better man for who? A sinner? Who you gonna be a better man for? And I don't see you trying to bring her to church. Me getting something about you keep on having to sleep somewhere. When me getting it in your car and you lay back and you doze off. So unless you're a paid private investigator for watch somebody girlfriend in the nights for check if them a cheat or for check if them a leave the house, maybe that's what you are. Maybe because me getting it in your car, me getting a state so in your car. And sometimes you doze off and me getting other times you're just in your car, like you're up on a night shift. But you park somewhere. I feel like the church is telling you that somebody's a cheater or a liar and you decide to hire one private investigator to see for yourself and you can find out that the church a lie. And this is what you're going to find out on your pilgrimage while you're reading the Bible and you're following Christianity. Maybe you will see the people in a church that bear false witness. Because being a bearer of false witness is not just for people who... Sinners don't know they're not supposed to bear false witness. Sinners just sin. You know who know they're not supposed to bear false witness? People who go to church. Them know that. Why? Because them read it in the Bible. Sinners don't know that. Them will just make up any shit for entertain anything. So you might realize that the people who bear false witness is the same people who read the Bible. But make it together. Unlike a lot of people, you fast. Not every Christian fast. Not everyone of them fast. Them will eat. If them not have the money, them will worry about the fact that them don't have the money. And them won't say, I'm poor and I can't afford this. Them won't say, I don't have the money, no, I'm gonna fast and drink water and read the Bible and praise God. Them will praise God, drink water and read them Bible if them have money. But you see, if them poor and don't have no money, that's them not gonna think about, I don't have no money today, let me just praise God. Them not gonna say that. Them not gonna try to find a way to get money. Because them like them like to fast when them have an option to fast. Them don't like to fast when fasting is the only option. So yeah, I'm getting something like, I'm getting you want to be a better person for your marriage, for this woman, for this union. But me getting there's a secret you're keeping from the woman who you're with. That's the first thing. And the second thing is me getting something going shift. And me getting you can't go back. So maybe once you take this pilgrimage, you can't turn back, or you're going to turn into a pillar of salt. Which means once you take this pilgrimage, even if you find out that there are sinners within the church, you have to turn your back on them, or you're going to turn on one pillar of salt. Even though you learn to not be sinful, even if there's sinners around you in the church, you have to learn to turn your back on them. You can't mingle with them because them come to church and them are sin. That's not how pilgrimage work. That's why the further you go on your pilgrimage, the lonelier it gets. Because if you ever turn back, if you ever say, you know what, I don't want to do this, it's too lonely, I'm going to turn back and go back down the hill, go meet my friend them, whom they have to pass, for go on to my pilgrimage, I'm going to go back, go mingle with them, bitch, it will turn to a pillar of salt. That's why them tell you, say it's very dangerous for you for say you want your eye open. Because once it open, you can't shut it back. You can't turn back. Me getting you went really far with your pilgrimage. And me getting you went so far, you don't need the church anymore. And I will never tell somebody, say you don't need the church. The church is a sense of belonging. But me getting you reach a connection to source where you don't need a middleman. You don't need the pastor to tell you what you already know. Because now you get divine messages from whoever you worship. And me getting you a fast. Does the pastor fast? Then we'll talk about fasting season, like bitch when? Once a year, bitch, you're supposed to fast at least once a month. Every single month you have to fast. Every month. Every month. So are you a Christian who fasts every month, or you go to church every month? You go to church 4 times a week. When you fast, you don't fast. Bitch, when you fast at church, when them a sing, and you want to go home, that's when you fast. That is a religious shit you need to follow when you're one Christian. You have to fast. You tell me say you're a big blood clot Christian. You're not. When last you fast? Last year, Passover. Bitch, you worship Satan. You and Satan are fucking in the night. No, you're supposed to fast like every month for a couple of days. Like maybe a week or 3 to 4 days. You fast. You fast and you read your Bible on empty stomach. You not do that. Okay, well, we're obviously not the same type of Christians here. I'm going to leave it here. Virgo, this is Pisces. Yeah, Pisces, because you're the fish. Maybe I go on a fish diet. Maybe you read the word of the Lord. I'm getting, you want fish now. You don't want to meat. Or maybe you're trying to turn somebody vegetarian. That would depend on how high spiritually they are. Because some certain spiritual people need meat, because they're connected to blood, and other people will be like, I'm vegan, I don't need meat. I don't really like the meat. Would the messages be stronger if you don't consume meat? Probably you'll have a cleaner body, you have a cleaner health, you have a cleaner mind. But me believe that your messages come from your spiritual body. Now, of course, what you put in your body, if you put dirty things in your body, you're going to have dirty thoughts. If you put clean things in your body, you're going to have clean thoughts. But, okay, would it have okay, all right. Okay, if me the thing was vegetarian, would my messages be stronger? I don't think so. I think the messages come based on your experience. I think it's solely based on experience. It's not about what you eat or put in your body. It's not about if you're vegan or you're vegetarian or if you're. We don't feel like that's what it is, because in the Terra deck revolves around all type of life forces. The Terra deck talk about being vegetarian and also talk about being a meat eater. One cannot exist without the other. Some Virgo, Pisces, if you try to turn somebody vegetarian so that they can get messages clearer, or you're saying that they will be healthier. But we don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I don't agree that if you're vegan, you're healthier. I don't agree. I don't agree that if you're vegetarian, you're healthier. I don't think that. Maybe you do and you can do it if you think that's okay. But I don't feel like because you vegetarian and a person eat meat, you healthier than me. I don't believe that. Me believe, especially when it comes down to these things, it's about your experience in life. If you have no experience, you can't relate to the cards. If you have experience, you can draw from experience for relate to the cards. You know what the Three of Swords is. It's heartbreak. But what if you never had a heartbreak before? What if you don't know what it's like to be abandoned or broken or left behind? How do you interpret the Three of Swords? You know it's sad. It's a sad card, but you never been in the predicament of the Three of Swords you can verbally express what the Three of Swords is. That is what determines if you can read cards good. It's not about if you're vegan or not. You don't feel anger, happiness, sadness through eating. You feel it through the experiences you have. So I'm not sure if it's something like that. Pisces, we have Virgo. Yeah, because Virgo rules the health. Eat could be what you eat. Like I'm getting some about it could be like a fish diet or a vegetarian diet. I don't know if the police officer is vegetarian. I wouldn't turn vegetarian. I don't see a benefit to life that would change if I don't eat meat anymore. And I'm not a religious person for just take away something from a diet. I believe everything in life I should enjoy moderately. If I smoke, even though sometimes I love the devilish shit, I'm supposed to do it moderately. I don't think you're supposed to eat meat every single day. I don't think you're supposed to eat leaves every single day. I think there's moderation to do things. Now, I don't practice to eat meat once a month, but I'm just saying I don't feel like you're going to run away from the problem by excluding the problem. Because even if you're a vegetarian eater, even if you're vegan, yes, you're going to be treated by a doctor who eat meat. You're going to be calling a police officer who eat meat. So where you run away from? You run away from the fact saying I don't want to eat meat because you're a more enlightened person. The people them who control the shit around you, them are meat eater. So again, I don't know what you're trying to say is beneficial to. Is it beneficial to your health? It might be, but what you do for your living? I wouldn't if you're vegan and you're supposed to be a weight, like you're supposed to be in weights, muscle. I wouldn't tell it to be a vegan if you try to build muscle. So it depends on what you do. Now, Virgo Christianity, that could be, again, the enlightened one. So, for example, you want pastor. But that's like saying that the pastor, if the pastor was vegetarian, he would have run the church better. Is that true? Because I know vegan bitches who hate. So I don't know if this is true. Just because you're vegan, it don't mean you're not going to be aggressive. Sorry, you're not going to be aggressive. You're vegan. It don't mean you're not going to be aggressive. It don't mean you're not going to hate. It don't mean you're not going to have... So because you're vegan, you're basically going to coexist with people better. Because you're vegan, you don't argue. Because you're vegan. Because being vegan is just what you're putting in your body. That not have no control of... What about the people around you that's not vegan? Them eat meat. Your boss eat meat. Your mother eat meat. Your father eat meat. People who you rely on for the services eat meat. If you was a vegan person plus, you do your own beauty care, and you don't mix with society, I can't understand. But for you, for just say, I don't eat meat, but I go to the nail salon to do my nails every week. I don't eat meat. I'm a vegan, but I go to the salon to get my lash extension. I don't eat meat, but I get to salon to get my hair. That don't make sense to me. Cause then I don't understand what the fuck you say. What you mean you're a vegetarian, but you go do your nails, a nail salon. Bitch, you don't, okay, so you don't eat meat, but you're into fake shit. I don't understand what your logic is. I don't see people do it. I don't see people say they must say GMO, it has to be GMO friendly. Yeah, okay, but you're gonna get synthetic nails. Bitch, you're gonna get box braids. And you're vegan, you're vegetarian. I'm gonna know what you're trying though, Pisces. We'll be getting something about a fish diet. Somebody want to put you on a fish diet. And not everybody need the same diet based on what them do. Some people them can't eat anything them want. Them can't eat one burger every day and never get fat. Other people can't eat one burger a day, them will get fat. So if suppose you are fast, if you're fasting and you only enjoy one burger, a quarter-pound burger every day, that's okay. You're fast. You don't eat in the morning, you don't eat nothing. In the afternoon, you don't eat nothing. You decide for fast and eat something one time per day. If you're doing fasting that way, maybe you can't go more than one day. Say you can't go the morning, but you can't go the evening. If you eat a burger in the evening, that's okay. No, you would say, but why would you fast and then eat a burger in the evening for fuck up all of that? What kind of nutrients the burger give you? What kind of thought process the burger give you? But to me, the burger just giving you a sense of taste. Because when you're done, you go back to the Bible. Unless when you eat the burger, you say, I feel tired, I don't want to read today. I just want to slouch out. Then you know, say your burger probably is being prepared unhealthily. But I don't feel like because you're eating meat versus you're not eating fish, I don't feel like because you eat one or the other, you'd read the Bible better. I just know you're not supposed to fuck with pork. That's all me know, bitch. So you can't cuss me because me eat meat when this motherfucker eat pork. There's always a sin greater than mine. You should always remember that. I'm going to leave it here, Pisces. We're going to Virgo. So I will be back. I'll be back. I'll be back.